What if two saber-toothed cats suddenly appeared on the modern North American plains? Could they tear through the entire food chain and take this grassland back? Over eastern Montana, above the bed of an ancient dried-up river, space suddenly twists apart. You and your brother, two fully grown saber-toothed cats, drop out of the Ice Age more than 10,000 years ago and slam into 21st century mud. The first breath you take in this new world almost kills you. The air leaves your mouth as a cloud of white vapor. It is thin, sharp, and packed with smells you have never known. Like you have done countless times before, you lift your nose into the wind, searching for one familiar signal. In your world, that smell means only one thing: food. In your memory, this plain should be full of mammoths and giant ground sloths. But there is nothing. Nothing at all. The giants your kind was born to hunt are already gone from this world. Your body does not know that yet. It keeps searching for them on instinct. And hunger finds you first. The prairie stretches flat in every direction. Then, in the distance, a small tan animal lifts its head, a pronghorn. Your brother drops low. You slip toward the flank. You have done this together countless times. But the second you both launch, the pronghorn explodes into motion and hits 90 kilometers an hour. You do not even touch a single hair. Your body was built to bring down massive prey weighing tons. Your forelimbs are powerful enough to overpower huge herbivores. But against modern animals this fast and this agile, that same body feels heavy and slow. The next day, the two of you finally bring down a lone young bison. You pin its body to the ground. Your brother opens his jaws and drives those nearly 28-centimeter fangs straight toward its throat. But there is a brutal truth about those fangs that this world never warns you about. They are blades, not hammers. They are razor sharp, but fragile, and they are at their worst when they hit bone. The bison twists hard. The fangs that should have slid into soft flesh slam straight into the shoulder blade. A dry, sharp crack cuts through the air. Your brother stumbles back. One of his fangs has snapped off at the root. In the end, you still manage to finish the kill together. You hold the prey down, and your brother uses his one remaining full fang to find the throat and land the fatal bite. At last, you get your first full meal in this new world, but something has already broken, and this world is not going to make recovery easy. From that day on, the two of you stop relying on instinct alone. You begin to learn this strange new world. You stop chasing blindly. You learn to wait. At dusk, a stag steps down to drink at the water. You do not burst from the open ground. You let it drift closer and closer to the grass where you are hidden. When it is less than 5 meters away, you explode out of cover. With one violent burst from your forelimbs, you flip the deer onto the ground. You pin its body. Your brother bites into its throat. For the next few days, both of you finally eat well. Your brother can only tear meat carefully with the good side of his mouth. For a while, you almost believe the two of you are going to make it. Then, on the 72nd day after your arrival, everything changes again. The last weak heat trapped in the ground fades away, and the valley grows colder by the day. The cold itself does not scare you. Your kind was born in the Ice Age, but the cold takes the prey with it. The herds first move down from higher ground. Then they are driven completely out of the valley, and your brother's broken fang never truly recovers. The socket starts to burn, then it swells, then it becomes infected. Your brother falls into a fever. He eats less and less. The heavy shoulders that once carried so much power begin to sink under his skin. The two of you find an abandoned mine and turn it into a temporary den. From then on, you hunt alone. You bring back everything you can, but it is still not enough. On the 80th day, a blizzard drives the last herd of deer straight into the canyon where you are hiding. It is an unexpected gift, and it is your last chance. By then, your brother can barely deliver a killing bite at all. So, the two of you split the job that one saber-toothed cat was once meant to do alone. He handles the hold. You handle the kill. Your brother charges down the slope and slams sideways into the biggest stag. His forelimbs lock around the prey's shoulders. Every last bit of strength still left in his body goes into one task: hold it down. Do not let it break free. The deer thrashes wildly and kicks in panic. Your brother does not let go. With the last of his brute force, he drags it into the snow. You come in low and steady, with no wasted movement. You open your jaws and clamp down exactly where the throat is weakest. One strike, clean, final. Then you do it again, and again, and again. By the time the blizzard finally passes, the snow is covered with bodies, And you know that, for now, food will no longer be the problem. Your brother uses the ruined half of his mouth to eat whatever he can still manage to swallow. Through one long frozen night after another, the fever in his tooth socket finally begins to break. The swelling goes down. His strength slowly returns. That fang is never coming back. But by now, your brother no longer needs it. Year after year passes. And around the two of you, this valley slowly grows into something new. The deer stop coming down to drink in the low water at dusk. Coyotes keep their distance and survive only on what you leave behind. Every spring, when the snow begins to melt, passing wolf packs catch your scent in the wind and silently turn toward a farther ridge. Because the thing animals fear most is not the danger they understand. It is the thing they cannot understand at all. In the last light of evening, two shapes move one behind the other through the aspens. One of them carries a mouth that never healed right. And in a world where you were never supposed to exist, you are still the kind of predator that makes the dark step aside.